Hi everyone, Simon here. I'm a professional trader with an 88.7% win rate. Today, I'm gonna share a great strategy that's ideal even for beginners in trading. Watch this video till the end to learn how to identify the optimal entry points to enter a trade and get stunning results. Let's get started. As you can see, I've already got the platform fired up. I even withdrawn all the funds to show you how I trade with a small initial amount. So I'll breeze through the settings real quick and then we'll jump right into trading. I've got 20 for investment. Yeah, I know it's a very small deposit, but that's exactly the kind of amount I usually use to test strategies, and I recommend you do the same. Trade duration is gonna be 1 minute. Let's set the candlestick time frame to 30 seconds. The currency pairs I'm gonna with today are the Australian and the Canadian dollar, the Australian and the US dollar, the Canadian dollar and the Swiss franc, and the Canadian dollar and the Japanese yen. All with the maximum percentage 92. Now let's move on to the first pair and add the indicators MACD and stochastic. Awesome. This is a combination of top quality indicators. Why? I'll explain that in detail towards the end of the session once you've seen them in action. Now for the MACD, let's set the fast period to 15, slow period 27, signal period 10. And we'll tweak the styles to make the lines thicker and each indicator a different color for better visibility. And for the stochastic styles parameters, we'll make all the lines thicker and choose brighter colors for the main lines so they're super clear and visible. If you're curious, I delve into details of my most effective strategies and discuss the settings parameters with other traders on my Telegram channel. And here's the kicker for my nearly 15,000 subscribers: daily live sessions. I trade and share my signals live. My subscribers simply copy my actions and achieve the same results. Just yesterday, we collectively made almost 380,000, and this is more than 700 per person. For many of my followers, it's not just about learning from a pro. It's about improving their quality of life. I get messages every day from my followers with gratitude for the positive impact on their lives. Anyone can join our community, and it's all still free. Don't miss out on this opportunity and join now via link in the description or the pinned comment. Now let's start trading. The first pair on the list is the Canadian dollar and the yen, and I'm diving into a downside trade. The chart is showing slow movements that indicates a formed peak and a gradual downward trend. Both indicators are backing up my prediction. Alright, the trade closed near the entry point, which is risk when trading in a sluggish market, but still I came out on top. Why? Because I'm working with the most lucrative type of trading. The key here is accurately forecasting price movements over a specific time frame, which I nailed. Moving on to the Canadian dollar and the franc. I'm bumping up the investment to 38. Let's go for higher. I entered the trade after a strong bearish push, anticipating a rebound, plus the stochastic lines started dipping into the oversold zone. This is how I prefer to close trades. The deposit is now up to 73, which is great news. Let's keep it rolling. Now it's the Australian and the American's turn. I'm bumping up the investment and going for the fall. The asset hit its peak and started to reverse its trend. Stochastic indicators are also sharply declining, signaling a continuation of the downward trend. I've discussed similar market scenarios with my Telegram subscribers recently. They know to keep an eye on how the chart behaves near the resistance zone and how the stochastic indicates bullish support. Another great trade, things are looking up. Let's continue. The Australian and the Canadian are showing mixed signals on the chart. I'll skip it and head straight to the Canadian dollar and yen. Investing 140 for growth. Stochastic is almost touching the 30 mark and there's a significant bearish trend. It makes sense to expect a rebound. To learn how to effectively identify entry points like me, join my Telegram channel. In it, I reveal all the nitty-gritty of technical analysis. I also host daily live trading sessions and demonstrate how the material you've learned works in practice. And the best part, it's all free. Just copy my actions and get results. Just click on the link in the description under the video and in the first pinned message, and shoot me a private message. See you on Telegram. Meanwhile, the trade has closed and I increased my deposit again. Amazing. Canadian dollar and franc again. I'm changing the amounts. Let's press lower. In this situation, it was evident that a sharp downward movement of prices would follow. Firstly, the powerful bullish momentum continued for a long time without rebounds. Secondly, the stochastic lines remained sideways while the price was rising. So this chart behavior was entirely expected. We've got 560. That was, I call, the result of competent technical analysis. Let's move on. Back to the Australian and American dollar. I'm investing the entire amount and going bearish. The bulls attempted to overcome the resistance level for the second time but failed. This gave the bears the upper hand. This is also evident from the sharp drop in indicators and the decline in MACD. By the way, right now, while we are analyzing the chart, my channel subscribers are making more than 700 in a single day. If you want in, the link is waiting for you in the description. Another trade closed with confidence. Moments like this remind me why I chose to dedicate my life to trading. The Australian and the Canadian dollar. Now I'm investing the maximum possible amounts, 991, and pressing the low button. I'm hoping the situation with the asset will improve. Currently, buyers failed to break through the resistance level, but they have not fully given it up to the sellers yet. Indicators suggest the bull's strength is waning, so I'm expecting a decline. My prediction was spot on again. Although we closed the deal near the entry point, the most important thing with this platform is accurately predicting price movement. We benefit not from the difference between buy and sell. We benefit if we make the right choice between higher and lower. Thanks to my background, I made the right choice. Alright, let's move on to the final deal. Now Canadian dollar and yen. I'm going all in with a maximum investment of 1,000, pressing the lower button. The asset is going through a strong bullish rebound, but it's only temporary. There's a bearish response coming soon and it will drive the price back down. Another spot on call. Today my deposit sits at 2,823. which I think proves how efficient this strategy is. So use it, trade with it, and achieve great results. Remember where I started? From a 20. And now? Incredible, isn't it? But I've proven it's possible. Do you want the same result? It's all very possible. There was a time when I couldn't even imagine making in a day what my father made in a month. To help others achieve their dreams, I share a bunch of valuable information with nearly 15,000 subscribers on my Telegram channel. I personally guide beginners, showing them how to navigate the trading platform and even which buttons to press. It's all detailed, step by step, and absolutely free. You can simply copy my trades, follow along, and achieve the same incredible results. And to give you a boost of motivation right now, let me tell you, it was through trading that I made my childhood dreams come true. I got a Lamborghini, bought a big apartment in a nice area, and gifted a house to my parents as well. If anyone watching this video want to turn their childhood dreams into reality, all they need to do is take a couple of steps. Join my Telegram channel, drop me a private message. Don't hesitate to try something new. Click the first link in the description or pinned comment and shoot me a private message. That's it. Goodbye for now. See you in my next video.